Okay, hello and good day everyone. No? So today we will discuss about the angles formed by tangent secant exterior point theorem. Okay? So ano yung difference nito sa first topic natin, no? In angles formed by tangent secant exterior point theorem, it states that an angle formed by a tangent and a secant intersecting outside the circle is half the difference of the measures of the intercepted arcs. So this time, no, yung angle na na-form ng tangent and secant is outside the circle. Unlike dun sa first topic natin, no, yung angle na na-form of tangent and the secant is formed on the circle mismo doon sa may curved line ng circle na form. Unlike this one, outside mismo ng circle. Okay? So example this one. Now we have circle O, no? Here, yung NM natin, no, is a tangent to circle O. Ito yun, NM at M. Ano, that at N, no, which is the point of tangency. Let me correct this one. Okay? And meets second QPM, ito yun, QPM at M outside the circle. Okay? So, ito yung second, ito yung tangent, then ito naman yung angle na form outside the circle. No? See the difference na sa outside mismo, unlike dun sa first topic na nandito sa may circle, yung angle. Now, yung formula natin, no, is yung measure of angle M is equal to half of the measure of arc NQ minus half of the measure of arc NP. Sabi kasi dito, half the difference, so subtract natin, no, the difference of the measures of the intercepted arc. So dalawang intercepted arc ng measure of angle M here. Okay? And that is NQ and NP. So to find the measure of angle M, we will subtract NQ and then NP. Okay? Now, example here. If measure of angle NQ is equal to 108 degrees and then yung NP natin is 66 degrees, what is the measure of angle M? Okay? Again, using this formula, no? Your measure of angle M here is equal to the half of the measure of arc NQ minus measure of arc NP. Okay, substitute natin your NQ to 108, yung NP naman natin to 66. 108 minus 66, that would be equal to 42 degrees. Multiplied by 1 half, then we have 21 here, no? So yung measure of angle M here is 21 degrees. Okay? Next, if measure of angle M naman, now given yung M natin is 34 degrees and your NP is 56 degrees, what is your NQ? Okay? Again, substitute using this formula. No? Your M to 34 degrees equal to 1 half times your NQ is unknown. Ito yung nawawala. And then yung measure of NP natin is 56 degrees. Okay? Multiply 34 degrees to 2. No? Tabingi. Okay? 2 times 34, that would be equal to 68. Then yung measure of angle, arc NQ minus 56. Then transpose 56 to the other side. Then we have 68 plus 56. No, kasi negative to eh. By plus 56 is equal to 124 degrees for your measure of arc NQ. Okay? So remember class, no, dito sa formula natin, okay, yung mas malaking arc nauuna compare sa smaller ones. Okay? Kung yung NQ mas malaki, syempre lagi siya nandito. Okay? Hindi pwede mag-interchange to kasi wala tayong commutative property pagdating sa subtraction. Okay? So you must be more careful. Okay? Kasi baka magkamali kayo. Now, proceed tayo sa third example. If measure of arc PQ, to PQ is 96 degrees and your measure of arc NQ is 168 degrees, what is the measure of arc NP and measure of angle M? So how can we find it? First thing to do, okay, hanapin natin si NP. Okay? Kasi di natin mahanap si measure of angle M kung hindi kumpleto yung intercepted arc ni angle M. Ano yung mga intercepted arc ni angle M? Okay? So we have NQ and then NP, yung mga intercepted arc niya. QP, okay, hindi niya intercepted arc yan, ha? Hindi siya belong dito sa intercepted arcs ng measure of angle M. Pero given siya, what should we do? We will apply the arc addition postulate here to find the measure of arc NP. Okay? So in a full revolution of a circle, no, yung buong circle niya is equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, if we add PQ, NQ, and NP, yung sum niya is 360 degrees. Now, if your PQ here is equal to 96, NQ natin is 168, and NP is unknown, no, equal to 360 degrees. So, in this formula, we can find the measure of arc NP. Now, add natin 96 plus 168, that is 264. Transpose 264 to the other side. We have 360 minus 264 is equal to 96. So your NP here is 96 degrees. Okay? Now, proceed tayo sa measure of angle M. No? Since your NP is 96. Using this formula again, no? Substitute your NQ to 168, your NP to 96. 168 minus 96 is equal to, wait, mali ako dito. Correct this one. 168 minus 196 that is equal to 72. Tama? Hmm? 16 minus 9 is 7. No? So here, 72 times 1 half. Tanggalin natin to. Okay? 72 times 1 half is equal to 36 degrees. Okay? So your measure of angle M here is 36 degrees. Okay? Now, next. Punta naman tayo dito, no? Number 4, ito, this time class, ay medyo may application to, no? So here, the same figure, no? MN is tangent to circle O at N. NPQ, NPQ is a secant intersecting at circle P and Q. Okay? At Q. Ano na? At Q, no? At P and Q. To, at P and Q. Now, NP here is a chord. Itong NP chord. If NQ is to NP is to PQ, or the ratio, no, of these three arcs is 3 is to 2 is to 3, find measure of arc NQ, NP, PQ, measure of angle MNP, measure of angle NPQ, and measure of angle M. Okay, so ani mga hanapin natin. Now, pumapasok tayo sa ratio and proportions, no? Okay. We will represent, no, yung x as the one unit of ratio, no? O i-represent natin kasi gagamit tayo ng variable here class kasi nga unknown pa yung mga NQ, NP, tsaka PQ. Na i-represent natin yung x as a one unit of ratio. So here, it will make that your NQ here, ito NQ, which is 3, no, magiging 3x degrees. Yung NP natin, no, yung NP natin is 2x degrees, and then yung PQ natin is 3x degrees. Now, by adding these 3, no, we are applying here the arc addition postulate, no, kasi NQ, NP, and PQ are arcs of the circle O. Then yung buong circle O is 360 degrees. Add natin, no, we have 3x plus 2x plus 3x is equal to 8x. Then divide both sides by 8, cancel this out, we have x is equal to 360 divided by 8 is 45 degrees. Okay? Now, since your x is 45 degrees, what is your NQ? Isa-isahin na natin. Si NQ, no? Substitute your x to 45, 3 times 45 is equal to 135 degrees for your NQ. Okay? Next, if your x again is 45, what is your NP? Again, substitute your x to 45, no? 2 times 45, we have 90. So your NP here is 90. Okay? Next, again, your x is 45, no? What is your PQ? Your PQ here is 3x degrees. Substitute your x to 45. 3 times 45 is equal to 135 degrees. Okay? Now, proceed naman tayo kay measure of angle M and P. No? Angle M and P is equal to the half of the measure of arc NP. Paano nangyari? Asan si si M and P? M and P. Ito 'yon. M and P, no? So dito papasok tayo sa inscribed angle. no? So yung intercepted arc niya is arc NP. And if your yung measure of angle MNP natin is half of the measure of its intercepted arc, which is NP. And if your NP is equal to 90, then we have 1 half times 90 is equal to 45 degrees. So your measure of angle MNP is 45 degrees. Okay? Next, measure of angle naman, angle NPQ. NPQ. No? So ito yon. Dito yon, no? Okay. So yung measure of angle NPQ, no, is also applying the inscribed angle theorem, no? Here, yung yung intercepted arc niya is NP. Palitan natin to. NP to. No. Pwedeng NQ. Should be NQ. Then si NQ natin. Let me check. NQ. Is 135. Okay. Okay. Okay, yung intercepted arc ni NPQ, ito yon, NPQ. Ito pala, sorry, mali ako naturo kanina, no? MNP yung ginako. Okay, NPQ, dito yon, yung intercepted arc niya is NQ, no? And your NQ here is equal to 135 degrees multiplied by 1 half, then we have 67.5 degrees for your measure of angle NPQ. Okay? Then next, for your measure of angle M, no? Okay, apply na natin yung formula no ng tangent secant exterior point theorem. Now, your NQ here is 135 degrees minus your NP natin is 90. 135 minus 90 is equal to 45. No? Multiply by 1 half, then we have 22.5 degrees for your measure of angle M. Okay? Now, let us have an exercise. Okay? Okay, so yung figure natin, we have circle E with a tangent of AB and the second CDB. Now, if measure of arc AD is 34 degrees and AC natin is 104 degrees, find measure of angle B. Again, using this formula, no? Measure of angle B is equal to 1 half of measure of arc AC, yung mas malaking arc, minus yung AD natin, na yung smaller one. Okay? Hindi natin kasama si CD dito kasi hindi siya intercepted arc ni B. Now, your AC here is 104, your AD here is 34. Subtract natin 104 minus 34, that would be equal to 70. Then 70 times 1 half is equal to 35 degrees for your measure of angle B. Okay? Next, number 2. If measure of angle B naman is 56, your AD is 32, what is your AC? Okay? Again, substitute your AB to 56, no, yung AD natin to, your B to 56, your AD is 32. Okay? Then multiplied by 2, yung 56, 2 times 56, that would be equal to 112 degrees. Okay? Then transpose 32 to the other side, we have 112 plus 32 is equal to 144 degrees for your measure of arc AC. Okay? Number 3, here, if measure of angle B is 27 degrees and your AD here is 12x plus 11 and your AC is 9x plus minus 7, what is x? Now, okay, using this formula again, yung B natin is 27, yung AC natin is 12x plus 11, yung AD naman is 9x minus 7. Now, multiply muna by 2 natin to, no? And then combine the similar terms. 2 times 27, we have 54. Then 12x minus 9x plus 11 plus 7. Hindi magbabago yung mga signs nila, class, kasi hindi tayo tumawid ng equal sign. No? Now, 12x minus 9x is 3x. 11 plus 7 is 18. Transpose 18 to the other side, we have 54 minus 18 is equal to 36. Then divide both sides by 3. Cancel this out. We have 36 divided by 3. we have 12 is equal to x. Okay, so your x is 12. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you for listening, and again, do not forget to answer your exercises. Okay, so that's all. Goodbye and God bless.